Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. This is PartnerTalks, and today I have Monica Hoyer. Monica, you're a returning guest, but this is the first time you're going to talk to us about voices. So tell us who you are and what you do, and what is voices?
Thank you for having me on the show, Rick. I'm Monica Hoyer. I am the conference chair for Voices, and I'm also the fractional CMO at PartnerTalks. I have been in the ecosystem for about 5 years, and I kind of landed here from a B2B marketing background. So I've been learning over these past 5 years, and you've been a fantastic teacher on that, about this ecosystem and about, what the community has to offer. And, I think there's a lot more than what folks have seen in terms of marketing. And the groups of people in the marketing space have never really had an opportunity to have conversations, in-depth conversations about marketing in this space. And so we have started the Voices Conference.
Okay, excellent. So you've been involved with a few of these marketing conferences that, I've worked on with MS Dynamics World. So we know there's definitely an appetite for a conference around marketers. Last year at Directions North America in Florida, we did the pre-day marketing conference, and we had over 100 professionals and had fantastic conversations. So we plan on doing that again next year in 2027. We're going to have another on-premise get-together for marketers, but we walked out of there and we said, we really can't leave this for a year. We've got to do something in the meantime. So tell us, what you've got planned, Monica. This is sort of your project. You're behind this, and it's looking good so far.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So we're going to do one day online, November 12th. It's all going to be online. We're going to have a few sessions in the morning, and then general sessions for everybody. And then we'll have 3 to 4 different tracks, each with 3 to 4 different sessions. And then in the afternoon, we'll come back together for 1 or 2 more general sessions to wrap up the day. So it's a day long, and everybody's going to be able to attend. And not only are you going to be able to attend that day, but if there's a session in a different track that is running at another time, there's a session that you want to attend, don't worry about it, because everything's going to be available afterwards. When you register in advance, you'll get all of the recordings afterwards as well. So it's just going to be a day long of learning, and then you're going to be able to see all of the sessions if you want to, and really consume all of this really amazing content that we're expecting to have on November 12th.
So, we've gone out and we've secured a real conference platform. So we're going to have the conference happen the day of, and then it'll stay live for several weeks after. So we'll make sure everybody sees the information. So let's start talking about tracks. We've got MS Dynamics World working on this again with us. We'll be looking at their data, which is absolutely fantastic data when we start looking at how the customer engages in the buying cycle, how the partner engages with the ISV during the decision-making process. Lots of good data. I've presented this with MS Dynamics World probably 5 or 6 times at different conferences, but we're really going to come together with a partner-to-partner flavor to it, I believe. So we're going to ask partners to present to other partners. So let's talk a little bit about some of the sessions we're going to put together.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this because, in those one-day conferences, we have the opportunity to break out into maybe one other room. But doing this virtually, we're going to have up to 4 different tracks where we're going to be able to present a lot of information and a lot more data if we want to, and a lot more information just in the B2B space and in the Microsoft space. So I really want the content that's submitted to dictate what those tracks are, but I can imagine that we have an AI track. I can imagine we have a thought leadership track. I can imagine that there is a track on marketing data. I can also see a track on, if you're new to the Microsoft space, learning more about the Microsoft space, because again, I'm only 5 years in this space, and I know that there's still a lot more for me to learn. So if somebody new is even coming into this space, that it can be very confusing and overwhelming. And so being able to give a little bit more of a lay of the land so that people can really understand what the Microsoft space looks like, it's going to be super valuable as well.
So Monica, our call to speakers is now open, and I believe that QR code on your screen will get people to the site.
That is true. Yes. We are open for registration, and we're also open for the call to speakers. So when you go to this website, you can navigate to register, and then you can also navigate to the call for speakers, which we're doing all through Sessionize. And so a lot of people in this industry are very aware of and already have their profile up on Sessionize. So it'll be really simple to submit stuff through that application.
Okay, great. And if you're a new speaker, you haven't done a session, by all means, put something in, let us know, and maybe we can put you together with somebody else who's more experienced, or we have some different breakout tables and things and discussion groups we're going to have that we can get you involved with. So don't feel because you haven't done it before. If you're a marketer and you know your stuff, we want you to present, especially if you're experienced in the world of Microsoft business applications.
Yeah, and if you're a new speaker, this is actually a really great venue for you to start speaking, because speaking in front of your computer is a lot less daunting than speaking in front of a room of people. So really, we're encouraging everybody who, if you have an idea, please submit it, because we'd love to hear from you.
So Monica, they tell me there's an early bird code available for the conference, and it's good to the end of August. So why don't you give us the details?
Yes. If you use the code EARLYBIRD, all capitals, you'll get 33% off your ticket. So share that with your colleagues, share that with anybody in the industry that you think might benefit from being in the room with us. We would love to see them there. Again, it's 33% off until August 31st, and the code is EARLYBIRD.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for your time, Monica, and I look forward to working with you planning this conference.
Thanks, Rick. Have a great day.